All humans are created equal, except people like them. No matter where they're racing, no matter what they're facing, always fearless. Humans are equal, except for those who feel the need to prevail. No matter the rivals, no matter how long it will take, humans are equal. Bikers are not. Race. Anytime, anywhere. Welcome to Ride 5, Beyond Racing.
Hello there folks, and welcome to another video. Now, I know I am a bit late to the party on this one. Ride 5, which came out in August last year, 2023, and I'm just catching up with it now. Kind of reason for that is I tend to wait for a lot of these games to go on sale or become available on subscription platforms that I'm on PlayStation and Xbox Game Pass for my PC. So I've been looking for a good motorcycle game for many a year. You have to remember, my experience of motorcycle video games started with this. The appealing thing about Ride 5 is it is made for next-gen hardware only, so no PS4 version and no Xbox One version. This means that a developer's milestone could really push it to the edge with the graphics using the Unreal Engine. Now, I've owned a few motorcycles in my life. This was my first bike, Suzuki A100. This was my second bike, Suzuki GS250. This was my third bike, Kawasaki GPZ 550. My fourth bike, Honda VFR 750. My fifth bike, another Honda VFR 750. And the last motorcycle I bought was this Honda CB600. I've read that there's 233 bikes in the base game, so I'm fairly hopeful of maybe seeing my old Honda VFR 750 and maybe the Honda CB600 as well. What I've found in the short time that I've had with the game so far is the absolutely stunning detailed graphics and the attention to detail, especially of the motorbikes. It really is verging on photorealism nowadays once you get them on the track. Another thing I've been really impressed with is the build-up of tension and just making you feel like you're actually embarking on a career with some of the cutscenes and the voiceovers. Here's an example.
It all starts days before, when you're still home. You train, you prepare, you try not to think about it, and yet you think about it all the time. Then you get to the track. You get to know the place. It's always different, yet so familiar all around the world. The tracks, the pits, busy people everywhere. You check the bike, clean some specks off the windscreen. The bike sits there like you, in apparent idleness, with an urge inside to hit the road. Engines start. The noise. The smell you know so well. A mix of gasoline, exhaust and rubber. Butterflies in your stomach. A wave of the hand. Rev it up. It's time to ride. Turn 1. Looks easy, but there's room to do more. Turn 3 calls for a late apex, a calculated loss to open throttle with better traction. The breaking point before turn 7 gives you a chill down the spine. Whoever designed this knows how to keep a rider on their toes. With a fast bike, it's a hell of a ride, even alone. Just imagine racing here. A track day alone is one thing. A head-to-head challenge is another. There's no such thing as a friendly race. Racing is racing. And when there's just two of you on the track, one thing is clear. There's going to be one winner and one loser. Races are not won at turn 1. Don't push too hard. Smooth and rounded. Easy on the tires. If you attack too hard, you'll end up in the gravel. It's easy to overdo everything. It's easy to lose your breaking point, your references. Concentrate. Focus. This is what you live for. When the red lights go off and the race begins.
So this is where I choose my character now, and you've got to make a decision about which motif you want plastered across your arse cheeks. So there's several in here. A lot of them seem to be wind related for some reason. However, at the end of the day, I decide to go with the Professor. Then it's time to choose a helmet. Now, I've always used AGV in my motorcycling years, so no surprise that I wanted to choose another AGV. And you get to choose the design. So I've gone for this one right at the end here. And then you get to choose the visor as well, some really nice looking visors. But I've gone for the smoked grey one. You can see it lets the light through nicely. You can just see my bike poking through there. Then it's time to choose a pair of gloves, looking very nice. This is the leathers that I've decided to go with, blue and white for the St Andrews Scottish flag. And you can even choose the colour of your knee sliders. And last but not least, time to choose a pair of Stormtrooper boots for that full Power Ranger look. So here we are, my character in full resplendence get-up. 100% Power Ranger. Now all I need is a plastic missile. And as if by magic, Ride 5 has taken care of that for me. I have been given as my first bike this lovely Yamaha TZR 250R.
It all starts here. They say that for a real rider, racing is life. Anything before or after is just waiting. Well, it used to be. Truth is, to be a winner on the racetrack, you need to be prepared. The bike has to be perfect. You'll need to trust it, so it had better be ready. This is home. Away from the races. It might be small, but it has all you need to optimize, fine-tune, and set up your bikes. There will be time to think big, to grow. First things first. Let's get your hands dirty.
Okay, so off to the career mode. Now, what I can see so far is it's quite a decent, lengthy career mode, and you start on two-stroke 250s. As you can see, I've got my Yamaha here, and there seems to be 4 continents available, which are split into 3 categories. So you've got America, Europe, and Asia, Africa. Yet another nice scene-setting little cutscene adds to the immersion and the build-up. Off with my bike to Snetterton, Junior 250 Championship. Now this is very nice. This just shows the high level of presentation. You zoom in, some nice photos of the home country. There's Edinburgh, you can almost see my house in that photo. Buck Palace, London. Very nice. White Cliffs of Dover. And here we are at Snetterton. Oddly enough, a circuit I just raced last week in my Automobilista 2 Mini League. And here is a 3-lap race from Snetterton with different angles. Oh my god, look at that. Doesn't that look absolutely fantastic? As I mentioned before, stunning attention to detail. Look at the brake fluid in the reservoir there on the handlebars just shaking around. So I've tried to use some different camera angles to give you a flavour of what's available in the replays. Oh my god, I'm on the grass. So regarding the controls, I mean, they are a little bit difficult on default. However, there's a lot of driving aids that you can engage to help you out to just to the level that you get it right, where it's still a bit of a challenge, but it's not really frustrating to ride. I really wish somebody would come out with a proper controller for a motorbike game. That would be absolutely brilliant fun. Look at this. The sense of speed is absolutely super. As a motorcycle rider over many, many years, this view is just so realistic. So the one thing that I haven't done is used any dynamic weather in this race, but I believe there's been improvements to the dynamic weather as well. I'll maybe do that in a future race. Now, at the time of recording, I have only ridden this bike. However, I think it sounds pretty good. I'm looking forward to some of the bigger bikes though, once I get on a bit more with my career. Oh my god. And the tracks, they look pretty good. I'm not too sure about the crowds. I thought the crowds didn't look particularly brilliant, but I think the track there itself looks fantastic. So I had a bit of a ropey first lap, and I'm managing to gradually carve my way through the field here. I have the collisions set on, I think it's called fatal collisions, maybe that's not the right word, but basically if it's just a minor sort of scuffing, you'll go through the bikes. However, if it was a collision that would have you both off, then it will have you off. So you can see a little bit of ghosting going on here. Look at this though, real sense of speed, and the graphics just blow me away when you think how far we've come from super hang-on back in the 80s. I'm really looking forward to getting my teeth into this. Oh my god, I'm a bit wide there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into the career on this. Now this footage is from PC version. However, I've just noticed that in my PlayStation Plus tier, which is the middle one, which I think is called PlayStation Extra, Ride 5 is on it. So I have downloaded that to my PS5 as well. I've read that the haptics that they have programmed in to the PlayStation 5 controller are really, really good with this game. So I'm looking forward to trying that out, and hopefully I'll do another video on the PS5 version. Look at this carving through the field. Beautiful sunny day. This corner goes on and on and on and on forever, and then you've got some hard braking right at the end of it. Oh, right between these two guys. And can we just get him before the line? No, I think we managed to get second in that one. So listen guys, I hope you enjoyed that introduction to Ride 5. I know it's about a year late, but if you've not picked this up yet, I highly recommend you do so. You can get it free on PS5 Extra, or I'm pretty sure if you search around on CD keys, etc, etc, you will get it for a decent price. Catch you in the next video. Cheers for now.